Hi everybody, glad to have RPA back once again. A subject which may be of interest to a lot of you. It is in a different realm, this subject. It is about near-death experience. Normally we know life, we know death. Now, from my layman's point of view, I know there's a transition zone between the two realms, but some people have the privilege or that they have the power to go through that zone and experience a near-death experience. I'm saying in very layman terms. So, if you can please explain this a bit more in detail.
Okay. So, to understand near death, let us understand first what is death. Okay. There is something called soul, or it is a life force energy. Okay. That all we are, when that we are connected with that life force or the source, then we call it alive. And when that connection is disconnected, the connection of the soul is disconnected, our physical body is basically, doesn't have any energy, like the electric bulb get on fuse. So electricity stop coming through that, like that. Means it is not that idea that something need to leave our body. It is just a colloquial term. We say that soul is leaving the body, but in truth what happens is soul get disconnected from the body. Okay, but however, for understanding today's the discussion, we'll use the term soul leaving the body. Okay, I'm just explaining the truth. What it happens is a disconnection, not leaving anything, because body doesn't have a capacity to hold the soul. Soul is much vast and huge thing. Body doesn't have capacity to hold it. Only the connection it has. That fine connection, energetically source connection. With the understanding. So let us go. What happens at the time of death? All these things our soul decides. The life are the incarnations. We have many past lives before. Maybe future also we have some. At least 700 human lives we already had, all of us. So what it does, the soul, they create a body, and then the total 7 body system. First body and second body, energy body is created. At the time of death, only these two get dropped out. Physical body and energy body. Remaining things are there. What are the remaining things? The third one is a emotional body, and then the fourth one is a knowledge body. Knowledge body means where all the information of the soul is available. The next is causal body, cause of everything. All our karma and things like that is stored there. And then the spiritual body, sixth one, and the nirvanic body. So as I mentioned, at the time of death, first two get dissolved. Means first one, which is a physical body, second one, the energy body get dissolved. Rest of the thing remain. They don't come under the mortality area. Man is mortal, but not the soul. Okay. So technically we can say the second is there, third and above is we call soul. There is no something called soul, but only the package of the higher body is called soul. Okay. Now what happens is that at the time of the death is already decided by the soul when to leave this body. Again, I'm using the term leave, but soul doesn't leave the body. The connection is clear. So as we have a time of birth and to exactly how our life goes, our close relations, everything, marriage, everything, all decided by our soul. And the same thing is when we leave the body, means there is a purpose why we take life. So if the purpose is over, then there is a time where soul decides to leave the body. How it is different, like what way it is. It can be some disease or normal death or accidental death or whatever. The soul can decide the way to live with the body. So now what happens is that in the soul leaving the body, it is because of some reason or other. What happened was that that soul get disconnected from the body temporarily, even though there was not a time to do that. It was not in the original plan. Accidentally something might have happened. Okay. Now in that case, what happens is in the higher realm, when they realize that it is not the time, they put the thing back to the body. In between the experiences, that is called NDE, near-death experience. Okay, they can have a glimpse of the other higher dimensional things, and they can meet with higher dimensional entities, and that the space, the feeling is pure love and peaceful light, great light are there. So all this they experience temporarily.
Okay.
But they don't understand the whole thing. They're the glimpses.
Right.
Okay. Many masters say it is like in the dark night when there's a lightning happening, then momentarily you have a feel of it, how many buildings or trees and things like that. That kind of experience they will have of the so-called the heaven dimension and the higher dimension.
Okay.
So then they get the glimpse and come back, but they get the truth. In the short higher dimension, there is no time. It is possible they can experience many things in the life which may take otherwise few years, they can get within a moment.
Okay.
Understanding the truth. Somebody maybe they're mistreating somebody, they get the truth, if you mistreat, then you have to, there is a consequence. They come back and say, no, I understand, no further. The reason for that is to heal many things into their life. But as their time has not come, they have given back, you can give it the chance to rectify the things so that the purpose of the soul is complete. So that is about NDE. Now let me come to another issue. This is called astral travel. Astral travel is that when your body is meditating, by will, we are gone into the spiritual level, by will they can take that thing out. Okay, they can, the emotional body, they can take it out, which is called astral body. It can, then when that domain, there is no time and space. So they can send the astral body to anywhere, at per their will. Body is meditating. Okay, that is called astral travel. So they can go to different places, not they, means not physical body, but the third body. That goes and do all these things, and they can collect some information, come back, and consciously they can realize that. That's called astral travel. If there is a big masters, they travel with their causal body. In the Vedic language, they call Shukshma Deha or golden body. That's a very finer, more powerful. Simultaneously, they can appear to 10,000 places at the same time and guide different things to that. I have shared my experience of Mahavatar Babaji when he came and said your silence period is over and things like that. That's the end. That's where my spiritual, I started teaching and all those kind of things happened. Mission, I got my mission. Babaji came in Shukshma Deha, golden body. Okay, because he doesn't need to form a body to inform me, because he knows that I understand that. So more the lower level body, more energy you get, more gross it will be. So for them, to whom they will understand, they take the lightest version and go and communicate. Okay, that's how it happens. Anyway, so that is also possible. By will you send your golden body to anywhere to do high level things. Lower level thing, mostly astral thing will be good enough. Astral travel, they can go to different parts of the globe, even to the different planet. Earlier you were mentioning about some scientific thing, the planet, what is there. It may be light years away, but it can, as the time is not there, momentarily they can send the astral body, check what is there and come back. Okay, those are all possible. Anyway, I'm just for the interest, I'm saying those are all astral travel. You can do it consciously, and that is also possible. It is done. And just to share the truth, at the time when we sleep, our body sleep, everybody, again their astral body leaves the physical body, and they travel many places, even they meet with the departed ones and things like that, and come back. And a question is why we don't know that where we went last night, all of us. It's not only for the master. Masters do it consciously, meditation, in the sleep, deep sleep particularly, when we don't dream. That is, this I'm gesturing REM movement, rapid eye movement, but that shows the sleep, dream state. Beyond dream state is a Sushupta Avastha, deep sleep state. That is the time the astral body leaves and go to that dimension and collect all the information, meet with whoever they want to. Only question is, why don't I remember if you have done it? You don't remember because your brain has not gone with that. Your brain is still with the sleeping body. That's why you don't have a memory. So only have the glimpse of that, and then you can do that. So there are many ways we can have out-of-body experience. We don't have to wait for the death to do that. Okay. Consciously also it can be done. And ND, as I explained, it happened. If it happens, they get the experience and come back. So that is all our possibility.
Great. So this NDA, does it happen to spiritually evolved people, or does it happen by chance to a few people?
That depends. Okay. Sometimes our soul itself decides it is a time to give it some chart to change the direction of our life. So then they gave a glimpse of the truth so that we correct ourselves. For that you need not to be spiritual. Okay. But for the spiritual people, they do it for their own evolution.
Right.
You know, it can be given as a gift.
Okay.
Okay, so that you see what is happening to the other things, and so that you get the truth. Maybe there are a lot of consultation needed with the many things. I personally went to the different Uncle Loka, Rishi Loka and all, and meet with different masters there. They don't in the physical body.
Right.
Even if they were here, they left long time back. You can still meet with them and seek their blessings and get some knowledge from them. It's all possible. That you do consciously. Those are all different. Means purpose may be different, but the technology is available to take that. To get
Very
that one.
intriguing, very deep subject, and we shall possibly get deeper into it later. But for now, this is it. Thank you, folks. Look forward to being with you again. Thank you.